Hello, welcome back to the Boardgames4K YouTube channel, and this is a channel where we give you reviews, playthroughs, unboxings, and we generally talk a lot of bollocks about tabletop gaming in general. And in this video we're going to be talking about a very light-hearted sort of party dexterity game. We're going to be talking about Throw Throw Burrito, and in this game you'll be discarding cards, picking up cards from your opponent's discard pile in the hope that you can get three of a kind, which will allow you to watch your opponents chuck these spongy burrito things at each other. And in this video we're going to be giving you a very brief overview of the rules. We'll be telling you what we do like, what we don't like, and then we will come back and we'll tell you whether or not Throw Throw Burrito is worth playing today and probably over the Christmas period, because that's what these sort of games are all about, isn't it? Right, so remember, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to the channel, leave a comment in that section down below, and we'll see you after this. Boardgames4K. So, Throw Throw Burrito. How do you play this game? So basically this game consists of two spongy burritos and a big deck of cards. You have to excuse my kiss because I make a load of racket. But what you'll do, you'll be dealt a deck of 15 cards, of which you'll take 5 into your hand, and you'll place your deck of cards to your right hand side. And what you'll be doing, you'll be discarding a card from your hand, picking up a card from your draw pile, and in the hope that you can get three of a kind. And there's two types of cards in here. There are standard cards and there's battle cards. So the standard cards, you've got ones like Floaty Goaty, Meow Cow, you've got the Jelly, you've got the Licky Chicky, and all these sort of just basically standard cards. And if you get three of a kind, then you'll lay them in front of you, you'll get 1 point. But if you get three of the other ones, which are brawl cards, war cards, or duel cards, you'll lay them in front of you and something special will happen. So if you get three brawl cards, you'll put them in front of you, and the players to the left and right of you will try and grab one of these spongy burritos and try and throw it at each other. And the first person to hit the other person will win the duel, and the loser will have to take a bruise token, right? So that is -1 point. If you get three war cards, you'll put them in front of you, you'll get 2 points, and then everyone but you will have to try and reach for one of the burritos and lob them each other. And the same rules apply with the brawl cards. If there's a duel, you'll lay them in front of you, you'll get 2 points, and then the players to the left and right here will have to go back to back, take 3 spaces, and then turn around, shout burrito, and try and lob a burrito at each other. And then there'll be this, if you miss, there's this mad dash and all this sort of stuff. And yeah, so that's the 3 special things. So what you'll do, if you, once all the bruise tokens have gone, the player with the most points will take the Fear Me token, and then you'll play another round. And then what will happen is, if the player with the Fear Me token wins the second round, they'll win the whole game. If not, then the player with the Fear Me token and the winner of the second round will have a duel, and then that will decide the winner of Throw Throw Burrito. So what do we like about Throw Throw Burrito? So the first thing that we like about Throw Throw Burrito is the fact that this sort of ties into that Exploding Kittens kind of universe, right? And we're not big fans of Exploding Kittens, but we know people that are, and that is going to sort of elevate this game into the realms of sort of cult status. Obviously you've got the really cute burritos in that sort of Exploding Kittens thing, and had this been any other type of sort of theme tie-in, then it probably would have fell flat on its face and been one of those really cheap, crappy Chinese games. Yeah. So the second thing that we really like about Throw Throw Burrito is the fact that this allows you to chuck sponge burritos at your friends and family members. And whilst we would rather probably like to throw Molotov cocktails at our friends and family members, we'll take these sponge burritos any day. And this game is probably going to be perfect for Christmas, with the seasonal period fast approaching and Santa coming down your chimney. Oh, come on. Then this game is perfect for those after Christmas dinner moments of abject boredom where you're just thinking about stuffing your face with another turkey sandwich. So what don't we like about Throw Throw Burrito? So the first thing that we don't like about Throw Throw Burrito is the fact that this game is probably just going to give you about 10 minutes of a giggle, and then you'll probably just chuck it back on the shelf for another sort of birthday party, or next Christmas or something like that. And is it worth 25 quid? Probably not. It's not worth it. Okay, you get these nice little sponge burritos. My kids love playing with these. They don't like playing the game because they don't understand it because they're too young, but they do like messing about with these sponge burritos. But there's just no game here. It's just sort of hoping that you're going to draw three of a kind, and then there'll be a moment of chaos, and that is basically the game. And it's just not enough bang for your buck. So the second thing that we don't like about Throw Throw Burrito is the Fear Me token seems like a sort of tacked on, stapled on way of ending the game prematurely. So if you didn't have that, then if you had sort of best 2 out of 3 or best 3 out of 5, this game would just drag on and on and on. Where it's just a sort of a quick adrenaline hit every so often in this game, it would outstay its welcome. And they sort of probably in testing, if they did even bother testing this, then they probably thought, well, this game's getting a bit boring. How can we sort of nip it in the bud so that it's just a moment of chaos? Like they probably thought, oh, we'll just chuck a token in, and then if you win that, and then win it twice, yeah, whatever. It's just lazy. They haven't thought it through, and it's just gives a huge advantage to the person that wins the first game. And that's sort of an arbitrary thing. So you could just chuck it out and make up your own rules if you want to, but the fact it's in there, it's really crap. So to summarise, is Throw Throw Burrito worth playing today? And probably at Christmas is when you're going to be playing it most, right? So we're going to say yes and no, because it's just one of them games that you could just pull it out at a party, have a quick go, and then chuck it away. And that's where this game comes alive. Insofar as it being a go-to party game, there's just not enough here. It's best played with sort of your non-gaming friends who come round for a bit of vodka and Red Bull. And like I said, there's just not enough game here. It's just a series of sporadic moments of chaos, and I would prefer playing Jungle Speed to this, because with that one, before you play it, you're not going to have to go around your house making sure that your collection of Ming vases aren't on display, because obviously if somebody throws the burrito and misses their aim, it could be game over for your collection. We're going to give this 3 out of 5 at Christmas, and maybe 2 out of 5 for the rest of the year, because it's, like we say, it's a weak kind of game, but it's still fun at the same time. So that's Throw Throw Burrito. Remember, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a comment in that section down below, and we'll see you next time.